Imagine this. You wake up one morning groggy, rubbing your eyes, and suddenly out of nowhere you think, I really want a cup of coffee. Not just any coffee, but the perfect cup. Creamy, rich, warm, the kind that hugs your soul. Now let me ask you, how long before that cup of coffee actually finds its way into your hands? Maybe a few minutes if you make it at home, or maybe a little longer if you stop by your favorite cafe. But here's the real question. Did that coffee just magically appear? Or did something else happen? You visualized it. That's right. Before your feet even hit the ground, you saw that cup of coffee in your mind. You imagined the aroma, the taste, the warmth, and without even realizing it, your mind started working to make it real. You got up, walked to the kitchen, or picked up your phone to place an order. It all started with a simple picture in your mind. Now let's take this a step further. What if I told you that same power, the power to create something in your mind first, could shape every single part of your life? Sounds crazy, right? But hear me out. Some of the most successful people in history, from Olympic athletes to billionaire entrepreneurs, swear by the power of visualization. They don't just hope for success. They see it, feel it, and believe it long before it happens. They create a crystal clear image of their goals and let that vision guide their actions. Take Michael Phelps, for example. Before every race, he would sit quietly, close his eyes, and mentally swim the perfect race. He would see every stroke, feel the water, imagine the crowd, and hear the finish buzzer. He wasn't just training his body, he was training his mind. And guess what? He became the most decorated Olympian of all time. Coincidence? I don't think so. But let's be real. Most of us aren't training for the Olympics. Maybe your goal isn't to win gold medals, but to start a business, write a book, get fit, or finally learn how to cook something other than instant noodles. No matter what it is, visualization can work for you too. Think about this. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to go wrong? You stub your toe, spill coffee on your shirt, get stuck in traffic, and by the time you get to work, you're convinced the universe is out to get you. But here's the thing. Before all of that happened, what was your mindset? Were you already expecting a bad day? Were you picturing things going wrong before they even did? That's the power of visualization working against you. When we constantly focus on problems, we unintentionally attract more of them. Our brain loves to prove us right, so it finds ways to match what we expect. But here's the good news. It works the other way too. If you start visualizing positive outcomes, seeing yourself winning, thriving, achieving, you train your brain to look for opportunities instead of obstacles. You begin to notice solutions instead of roadblocks. And slowly but surely, your external world starts aligning with your internal vision. Now I know what you're thinking. Sounds great, but how do I actually do this? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Step 1. Get clear on what you want. And I mean really clear. Saying I want to be successful is too vague. What does success look like for you? Is it launching a business? Traveling the world? Being financially free? Picture it in detail. The more specific, the better. Step 2. Use all your senses. Don't just see it, feel it, hear it, taste it, smell it. Let's say your goal is to own a beautiful house by the beach. Close your eyes and imagine walking through it. Feel the wooden floors beneath your feet, hear the waves crashing outside, smell the salty ocean air. The more real it feels, the more powerful it becomes. Step 3. Attach emotions. Visualization isn't just about seeing, it's about feeling. When you imagine your goal, feel the excitement, the pride, the joy of having it. Emotions supercharge your vision and make it stick. Step 4. Repeat, repeat, and repeat. Do this every single day. The more you visualize, the more your brain believes it's real. And when your brain believes something is real, it starts working to make it happen. Now I get it. Some people might say, oh, this is just wishful thinking. But let me ask you, what's the harm in trying? The worst that can happen is you spend a few minutes a day dreaming about the life you want. And the best that can happen? You actually get that life. Still not convinced? Let's do a quick experiment. Close your eyes. Imagine holding a fresh, juicy lemon in your hand. Feel its slightly bumpy texture. Now bring it up to your nose and take a deep breath. Smell that tangy citrus scent. Now take a knife and slice the lemon in half. See the juice dripping down. Now pick up one half and take a big bite. Did your mouth water? If yes, congratulations. You just proved that your brain can create real physical reactions from a simple mental image. If it can do that with a lemon, imagine what it can do with your dreams. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one goal, just one, and start visualizing it every day. Make it real in your mind. Feel it, believe it, and then watch as your actions start aligning with that vision. You don't need to be an Olympian or a billionaire to use this power. You just need a mind, a little imagination, and the willingness to believe that what you see in your head can become what you hold in your hands. And who knows? A few months from now, you might just look around and realize you're living the life you once only imagined. So, what are you going to visualize today?